spoken to Ash Regan yet? She's laid out her demands, albeit fairly vague demands, but she's laid them out. Would you be willing to speak to her on this?
Well, I think I've already said I'll be writing to each of the party leaders and the leaders of the party groups represented in the Scottish Parliament. So that includes Ash Regan. So of course I'll be looking to meet with her, as well as Patrick Harvie, Lorna, Anna Sarwar, Douglas Ross, Alex Hamilton.
Are you going to apologise to her for the things you said when she left the SNP?
Look, when it comes to Ash Regan, I had said that Ash and I have similar priorities, such as, for example, advancing independence. That, for me, is what undoubtedly unites Ash. It's why she joined. That's what we have in common with Ash Regan. That's why, of course, Ash Regan joined the SNP. And look, there are common priorities there, such as, for example, independence.
We spoke to Patrick Harvie in the last hour, and he's made it pretty clear it's going to be very, very difficult for you to make your way back into the Greens' good books. And he said that he doesn't think that you can command a majority in Parliament anymore. Surely it's over now, First Minister.
But we're a minority government, that's the entire point. So you've got to work issue by issue, case by case, priority by priority, negotiating. And actually we've done that for most of the 17 years that we've been in government in the SNP. So we'll have to do that again with this vote of no confidence, which I think is actually really political game playing, and most people will see it for that. And while that game playing is going on, I'm making sure I'm getting on with the job, such as announcing £80 million for affordable housing.
Just on that, do you regret the way that you treated the Greens yesterday?
Look, I think it's a fair question. I don't regret the ending of the Bute House agreement. I think it was the right thing to do, but I've heard the Greens upset, I've heard their anger, and I can honestly say that was not the intention. There are people, Patrick and Lorna, that I've worked with for a number of years, who I said, even yesterday, of course, I really valued the contribution they've made, not just to the country, but to the government. And of course, that upset and anger wasn't meant wasn't meant from me. And so I look forward, hopefully, a response from Patrick and Lorna to the letter I intend to write them to meet in the coming days.
Before that decision, did you wargame this? Did you foresee this as a potential outcome?
Look, we always knew that if we're going into minority government, it would be very possible that the opposition would bring forward a vote of no confidence. That's why I tell you that we, of course, will continue to speak to the party leaders, get into a position where we can continue to deliver on the priorities of the people, such as affordable housing, where I'm delighted to announce £80 million.